What's going on, guys? Sdotbell MMA here. Francis Ngannou v. Cain Velasquez has been shrouded in the controversy of whether or not it was a knockout or it was Cain's bum knee. I'm here to tell you, after watching it 10 times 20 at this point, because it happened so fast, it was very easy to see that it was a little bit of both. That's one thing we can absolutely see. For one, Francis Ngannou did connect with a proper short uppercut that knocked Cain's head back. Now, that rattled Cain Velasquez's head. At that point in time, his feet actually come off the ground. When they plant back on the ground, it's in a very awkward position. He plants wrong. His knee, he essentially goes out from what I believe was a flash knockdown, and then he trashes his knee. And as somebody who's had 2 serious knee injuries, you can kind of see it. Dominic Cruz even saw it too. I saw that something bad happened to his knee when he came to, essentially, because again, I feel like Ngannou popped him with the uppercut. He went out for like a split second, falls down, comes to as he feels the pain from the knee, and winces in pain. The ref sees it also. Ngannou is just thinking, finish, and then that ends the fight. Now, that entire fight card, the whole ESPN fight card was just, it was, being the first one on ESPN was huge. But everybody's talking about essentially the first fight curse that Cain's walked in, because essentially this happened. He got seriously injured on the first Fox card when the UFC first signed a deal with Fox, and then now in this situation when the UFC first signs a deal with ESPN and he gets hurt. And it sucks for Cain Velasquez, but I had picked Francis Ngannou to win that fight. He did what he was supposed to do. Cain was in there essentially playing with fire, and when you got 2 bazookas for hands, it's never going to be a good combination for another fighter. So I again think Francis did win that fight. I don't know that Francis is going to get a shot at DC. I think the Brock Lesnar fight is going to happen. But what I do want to see for Francis Ngannou right now, before he gets another title shot, is one, he either fights Derek Lewis again, so they can have the proper fight that they should have had the first time, or he gets another shot at Stipe, and he gets a chance to avenge that loss. And then from there, we can see if DC has one more fight in him, the winner of Stipe, Francis, or he goes back and he fights John Jones after manhandling Brock Lesnar. So those are the best case scenarios for the heavyweight division right now. My hope is that Cain's knee is just sprained, that he does have an opportunity to come back. You saw him in there with Ngannou, and it looked like a giant ripped man with this short. And the thing is like body types aren't a big thing, because you look at DC, you look at his body type, he doesn't look like he's supposed to be a world-class fighter. Kind of same thing with Cain, but you just saw the size difference, the build, the power of Francis versus Cain. And again, I think that really made the difference in this. Again, Cardio Cain, the legend of Cardio Cain. I've been hating seeing the knee level Cain comments on YouTube, but it's funny enough. What they call it, sea level Cain. It played a big role. Cain looked like he was ready to go, man, but it's just sometimes that's the way things go in this situation. But again, it was a cool fight call. That Paul Felder, man. Paul Felder and James Vick had a freaking war. Oh my goodness, man. A collapsed lung, messed up pupil, man. Paul Felder, good luck to him. I hope he has a speedy recovery. They had a fantastic fight. It was legitimately just tough, man. And then, Vicente Luque and Bam Bam. Those two freaking just traded the entire time. Now, I realize as a fighter, I don't like taking a lot of damage. I like to pick my shots and pick my opportunities, but there are guys who are in there to go to war, and it's hard to watch sometimes. Like, guys who just go in there and trade with each other. And the thing is sometimes you got to go and you got to bang. That's okay. It's going to happen. But those motherfuckers, like, until the last. And the thing is, there was a point where I thought Bam Bam was coming back to take that fight, but Vicente he kept working, man. He really is a silent assassin, man. I've been watching him since he was on The Ultimate Fighter when they had the Black Zillions versus American Top Team, and it was just very entertaining to watch, man. Though, so some really good fights on there. I'm drawing blank on her name right now. Cavallo, the young, I can't remember her first name right now, but she did an awesome job against a taller fighter. But she called out a freaking the female Khabib in their division, and I don't know that she's gonna get that fight, but she is definitely moving her way up in the strawweight division. She's probably gonna get a chance to make some noise in there. That ESPN card was definitely pretty entertaining. Tell me what you guys think. Was Francis's punch what put out Cain? Was Cain's knee what went out? What do you guys think? I got more videos coming. I know it's been a little bit since I put out a MMA video talking MMA. I got a couple other videos I got to make that pertain to a couple other things that are important to me right now. But your boy's back at Sdotbell MMA, and I'm out. Peace.